Hello, everybody. Hopped on just a minute early to give Char time to share me out a little bit. Excuse me. See if anybody hops on. Sheila's probably getting ready to finish up real quick, and Char's going to share me out to Craft Around the Clock and to the Creatives Depot, which are both free groups if you want to go join them. You'll see crafting on there 24/7. Hey, Carol Ann. Hey, Crystal. How's everybody doing tonight? Were there some great crafts today? It has been a busy, busy day. Hey, Judy. Hey, Vic. Oops. I know my daughter has very good internet here, and it wanted to sputter out on me a little bit. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Sue. Okay. Hey, Rosie. I am going to make a fall gnome door hanger. And my daughter may want it. If not, I will take it back home. This is one of the witch's hat wire wreath forms you can get at Dollar Tree. Only thing is it had a big, like a boat-shaped at the bottom here. And I cut it off, and I've kind of bent the wires up to where I have kind of a rounded edge there. But we're going to make us a little gnome. And we're going to use some leaves. And I brought this ball from the house, and it's a little bit dark. It's a little bit wet. Hopefully it'll dry a little bit lighter for his nose. And I was going to get zip ties, didn't get them. So I've got some very sparkly, what do we call these? Little sparkly things. What do we call them? Had the box here somewhere. Pipe cleaners. Couldn't think of the word. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Erin. Hey, Beth with the Crafty Edge. I loved your project. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Georgianne. Okay, we're going to get started here. I picked up Hobby Lobby yesterday some green burlap. And I'm going to use some green burlap for the hat of our gnome. It's a really pretty green. And I've got a lot of flowers that I bought from home. Yeah, Brenda, I couldn't think of that word to save my life. I've got a bunch of just random flowers that I brought from home, and we're going to use all of them. Yeah, pipe cleaner. Couldn't think of it. It's been one of them days. Okay, I'm going to leave this one here intact. And I have taken several pieces off here and used them for different things. So you see lots of little bitty spikes down here at the bottom. But those are going to help me hang on to my board here. And I'm going to come up through the bottom here. Your mind went to, Leslie? I tell you what, Lauren had to run and take Brad something, so Jeff came up and we watched he helped me watch the kids. And they kept us busy. Okay, since I don't have any pipe cleaners, I'm just going to use this. We'll use a little bit of glue. We're going to use a little bit of glue on our wire. Just a little bit to kind of help hang on to that. Just a big glob there. I'm just going to set that down, and I'm going to put my pipe cleaner under it. And we're just going to tie it with the pipe cleaner. Yep, Chanel stems. That's another word for them. But I couldn't think for the life of me. Oh, I don't blame you, Sue. I probably won't be on all 45 minutes, I don't think, because this is a pretty easy project. Okay, and I just cut all my pipe cleaners down. We're going to put some glue right there on that big bunch and just set that wire hanger right in it. And I'm going to take a longer pipe cleaner right here because that's a little thicker area. And I'm just going to tie it, twist it. Let me move my glue gun so I don't burn myself. Twist it that way. And then I'm going to raise it up, and I'm going to come down to the back here and go the opposite directions. I'm going to come back up, and we're going to twist it going that direction. That should keep it tight there. Hey, Mary. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Denise. Hey, Cheryl Kimball. Hey, Tony. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off because I might need it. And then I'm going to just take the small one right here, and I'm going to just thread a couple of them right here to kind of hold these steady. Okay. Now, we're going to pull some of these. Whoops, I took the whole top off of that one. Hold on, let me get this top back on the stem. Fall off. There we go. We're going to pull some of these back up because I kind of pulled them all down so I could see what I was doing. And make sure we kind of get all of our leaves up to the top. Now, you can take a dryer and you can straighten out these leaves. And we might do that, but we're going to kind of spread those out. This is going to be our longest piece of our beard here. Now I'm just going to take a handful of these leaves. And we're going to kind of come up a little bit higher. And we're just going to stick these to this piece right here. And I'm going to tie it in a couple places. We'll tie it up here at the top. Yeah, it's a witch's hat that I just cut up. Now you can use those plastic ones because I made one 2 years ago with one of those plastic witch hats that's got all the tinsel on it. Those work really well because there's a lot more places on those to tie your greenery. Okay, well, we got that. And then I'm going to come down here and tie a couple of these right here to this bottom one. And a zip tie would have been a whole lot better, but I was too tired to go back down to Dollar Tree, which is literally just down the road from Lauren. I'm going to bring a couple of these leaves right here through. So those kind of sit on top. And then I have a whole bunch of other leaves that we're going to glue into some places. And so here's what we got so far. We're making the leaves is going to be his beard. Now I've got a couple of bunches right here. Let's get a couple bunches right here. And do the same thing over here. Let me get a longer stem right here. Yeah, I'm doing the last one tonight. Char was going to do it, but with me having to be here with the grandbabies, I knew that I couldn't do that 7:45 a.m. one. There's no way. No way. Okay, now, I still need some right here, so I'm going to take this bigger fat one right here. And even though it's got a little bit more yellow in it, that's okay. We're just going to come up. We're not going to see any of this mess up here. Not going to see it. I'm just going to tie it right here. Because most of our hat's going to cover all the top of it up. But these pipe cleaners, they work okay. They work all right. Okay, let's get those out. Let's turn those under. And let's just stick a couple more pieces in here because we want to make sure we have a good full beard. And I'm going to kind of stick this one underneath this pipe cleaner right there. Maybe not. Let's come about right there. We're just going to attach this one to a couple stems right here. Let me find my pipe cleaner. It is going to be a pretty fall one. And I think it's going to look good against that green. Okay, come in. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. All right, let me see how far down I am. Okay, we got some bare spots. So we're just going to keep sticking some in here until we get rid of our bare spots. And I can pretty much stick these long stems and find something to hang on to them. So right here's what we got for our beard so far. And so far it looks okay. We'll have to come in and kind of fluff our leaves a little bit. We kind of pull some right through here. I got some here in the back. And there's what we got so far. So let's go ahead and put the hat on. Okay, that's not going to stay. Let's see what I can do here. Let's put a little bit of glue. A little bit of glue. Right through there. Now maybe it'll stay. Now I've got one more. Let's kind of stick up through here. You just got to find a spot. Okay. My glue gun here. I don't want to get it on my daughter's table, so I'm being real careful. And I'm going to turn this right here so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to take our triangle here, and we're going to make a little band around the top of it. So we're going to clean off our edges here. We're going to put a little bit of hot glue all the way down. Fold that up. And fold it up again. And this is going to be our band. Now, if I was home and I had my little iron, I'd probably iron this. But I don't want to glue it right here in the front, but I am going to glue it here to the sides. Just like that. And then once we get all of our things in our band here, then we'll glue this down. Good night, Sue. Okay, let me try to get my glue. There we go. Make that stick. Now, at the top here, I've put a piece of twine. We're going to use it where we'll hang it up. And we're going to come right here. And I'm going to put just a little bit of glue, like right here on this cross beam, to kind of hold it on a little bit. We'll put a little bit right there. We'll come right through here and put just a teeny tiny bit. And we'll put a little bit right there on the side to hold our brim down. And I want to get the top of that brim, because right here we've got a little bare spot we're going to have to fix. But that's okay. We can fix those. Okay. Now let's flip it over to the back. And I want to have a clean edge on one side. We're going to let that hang up. And let's just put a line of glue. There we go. We get this thing started. I almost say it's about time to retire this glue gun. What do you think? I could go there and get my daughter's glue gun. Okay. Let's make a clean edge here as best we can. We may have to stick a little bit more glue in there, but we'll get a clean edge. Let's move our thing out of the way. What is wrong with this? It's not wanting to advance in there. All right, let's can do. Come on and bend. We'll get it. Oh, thank you, Joanne. You know, this glue gun has been good at the house, but I bring it here and it doesn't want to work. That's what I have at the house. I have a new one, and I should have went ahead and just brought it. Okay, so let's bring this piece over, and I'm going to go ahead and glue, try to glue. Let's bring that down so we can get that. Let's glue it right about here. We're just going to hold it right there. Hey, Ruth from Florida. Yeah, it's plugged in good. It's plugged in good. It's just an old glue gun. I need to just toss is what I need to do. Hey, Kay. Okay. Now let's put a little bit of glue right here. We're going to touch that down just a little bit. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Tina. Keep my hanger out of the way. Let's bring some on the side there, and then let's come up on this bar just to catch that, because we're going to come over it with our other piece. Hey, Deborah. But I want to have a finished edge on the back here. Okay. Now up here at the top, I'm just going to fold that edge over, and I'm going to fold this edge down just a little bit. Because when we come over, we'll have it up here to a point. Okay. I might have cut that a little bit too thin there. A little bit too thin. We're going to do it anyway. Jeff's at home. He is at home. I'm here helping Lauren, our daughter Lauren. Her husband's out hunting this week. Rena, we are making a gnome. Making a gnome. And so I'll be going home on, well, actually, I'm taking Declan to school on Monday, and I'll be home Monday. And then I'll pick him up from school and bring him back to Fort Smith. And then Tuesday, I will take him to school, and Jeff will bring him back home Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I'll be here until Brad gets home, because Lauren has to work during the day. And I'll drop Declan off to school in Stillwell, and then I'll drive an hour back here to Fort Smith and watch Declan. And then I'll be home Thursday. But then Friday, I'll be getting ready to go to Muskogee for the one-day event that we're having. Okay. That's not as straight as I wanted to. I probably should have not cut it off, because I was just kind of eyeballing my measurements a little bit. And of course, burlap wants to, oh, thank you, Linda. Burlap wants to kind of go sideways. But let's pull this down just a little bit. And what I'm going to do right here, I have just some leaves that we're going to pull off. And I kind of want to cover down just a little bit. We're going to glue our nose in here. We're going to put our nose right about there. And I have like a whole bunch of stems right here that I can put a lot of glue and kind of hold the base. Then I'll put some glue up here on the top. And when I set, when I set him in here, there's lots of glue on him. Okay, see, we've got his nose on him right there. But I want to fill up right underneath here. So I'm taking these off of a stem. And we're just going to kind of glue them right up in here. Because I want that to look like it's filled up inside there by his nose. And so we're just going to glue a couple of these in. Like right up in here. And I may come back with a little bit of white on his nose. We have a big beard here. Okay, I think I want to stick a few more up there. Here's a pretty bright red one. Hey, Deb. Now, I made this a couple of years ago, and now you're seeing these on TikTok. You can actually buy, if you look on TikTok, they have these little gnomes. If you put like a fall gnome, you'll see them. But I made one 2 falls ago, I guess. And I used red burlap. And it looked good. But now I see them on TikTok. And I thought that was funny that TikTok has one. Okay, I'm going to stick this way up in here so that it's coming down and it kind of fills up his hat just a little bit. So you really can't see a whole lot. And so this is what we got right here so far. Now, like I said, I probably won't be on here 45 minutes. I am not that. What is a wire shape? Betty, it was a witch hat that I cut down. Yeah, Linda. It's the one with the new baby boy, Griffin. And oh my goodness, he is a chatterbox. He is 9 weeks old and just laughs and gets so tickled. So tickled. Now, I did buy this at Hobby Lobby yesterday. It's not really the right color green, but I thought it looked cute. We're going to put some feathers up here, and we're going to put some of this right here. This is more of a turquoisey blue. We're going to put some of these in. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in there. Let's get a feather or two. Oh yeah, we sit there and we talk. You just start saying anything and he just starts cooing at you, and it's the cutest thing. I mean, he is the cutest thing. And Declan is too. Don't get me wrong, they both are. Okay, I'm going to stick a couple in here. And then I have, let's see here. I've got a little bit of this right here I picked up from Hobby Lobby yesterday. No, I got this from Dollar Tree. Got this from Dollar Tree. Let me find one that didn't have a tag. We're just going to stick a little bit of this underneath here to kind of break up that green. Let's put another piece. Thank you, Mary. We're going to get another grandson here in January, but he'll live in Maine. I won't get to help as much with that one. Thank you, Tony. They are something else, let me tell you. Now, what can I put in here? We have got a few little, do I want to put those in? Let me see if I can put just a few of these in. Hey, Casey. We don't need all of them. Let's just stick a few of them in here. Let's just stick some glue on. Let's tuck a few of them in there. And then I actually have a sunflower that I thought I might pull off. Let me look at it real quick. I think I'm going to take these little berries out and put them over here just a little bit. And I'm going to take this sunflower and I'm going to put it right up here at the top of his hat. And we're going to finish him off. Just right up there with that blue behind it. Looks really pretty. And let's stick those in there. And let's stick this in here. A little bit of glue with that. Okay, I think we're done. I think we are done. What do you think? That is our cute little door hanger gnome. Just like that. I thought maybe his nose might be a little bit big, but now I'm thinking he probably needed a bigger nose with all these leaves in here. But I think he turned out pretty cute right here. Pretty cute. You know, we did all of that in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I think I will hang this up on my daughter's front door. At least get a picture. At least get a picture. There we go. But you can use, I was thinking you could even get like those, you know those little wreath stands like you put together at Hobby Lobby? You could use one of those because they are a triangle shape and it has a little crossbar at the bottom. You could just cut off the two bottom legs and you could use one of those. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Erin. But you could use one of those wreath hangers, you know, like you stand up and like a little stand, and you can cut the bottom off and you can wire that center stand piece together. I've got one at the house and I can show you what it looks like. I did some Christmas trees out of them a couple years ago. I need to make another one. Thank you, Mary Beth. I think the sunflower made the blue back here stand up, and that kind of a blue-green back there. It's just a little bit different than our green here. Like that. But there it is. Just a cute little door hanger. We'll see if she likes it. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Jackie. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night and let you guys go early because we don't have to stay 45 minutes on the last one. When we're done, we're done. Thank you, Casey. Ooh, I could have used the sunflower for the nose too. I could have. That would have been a good idea. Real good idea. You can really just use about anything for a nose. You can get a ball of like fiberfill, get a pair of pantyhose, take a pair of pantyhose and just take a little piece off and put a little rubber band on the back of it and use that for a real soft, big nose. Thank you, Jackie. Oh, I am enjoying him. I am enjoying him. Oh, thank you, Linda. Anyway, you guys all have a great evening, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye, everybody.